Hi! So in this video, we're gonna learn how to measure your ring size at home. What you would need for this video is some sort of measuring utensil. I have my handy dandy measuring tape because I don't have a ruler. Some type of string. I have my piece of thread here, or you could use a piece of paper, like a cylindrical piece of paper like this, and obviously use the pen to mark it. But for today's video, I'm gonna be using the thread because I think it's faster and easier to use. Okay, so basically you want to pick the finger you want to buy the ring for, and then you want to kind of make sure the thread is snugly wrapped around your finger, and leave equal thread hanging out. And then you kind of want to crisscross to ensure it's snugly wound around your finger. So you want to kind of crisscross it. And oh, I forgot to mention, you might need a pair of scissors as well if you're doing the thread method. And then you want to snip. Oh, be careful with this step because it's really close to the skin, but you want to snip the thread where both of them cross, and then you're left with this piece of string over here, which we can then use to measure our ring size. So how this is gonna happen is we're gonna start from 0. Since this is a measuring tape, I have my 0 is where the metal starts, right? And then it goes all the way. It might be tricky because it's thread, but you can see it goes all the way to, like, let's say 2.4. But if you're not sure of how to read your measuring device or your measuring tape, in my case, we have this really helpful picture on our website. Can be found under the need help or the tabs beside our rings. So you can see mine pretty much is exactly mine. If you see where the thread ends, mine pretty much is exactly the same as this one over here. So I'd be a size 8. To make sure this method works, we are going to verify our measurements. Lucky for you guys, I have our swivel ring in gold available, and this is in size 8, obviously. So yeah, so as you can see, the ring is my perfect fit. And key thing to note, you don't want your rings to be too, you want to measure your rings on your knuckle, so the ring can pass through your knuckle and into obviously where you want it to sit, so depending on where you want the ring to sit as well. So that's totally up to you. For example, we have, I could go a size lower than size 8. This is a size lower than size 8, and you can see that it went through, but it's harder to remove from my fingers. And I don't know about you, but I have a fear of rings getting stuck on my hand, so this is to note that point. So you see how easily the size 8 goes through my knuckle and to where it's meant to be, and sits nice, not too tight, very comfortable. And then you see, let me try on my other hand, where you see there is that difficulty, and then I'm stuck trying to pull it out. So yeah, this is how you want your rings to be. This is how you want your rings to sit. Comfortable, no irritation. And yeah, if you're using the paper method, you can get a piece of paper just like this, and then choose the finger you want to measure. Remember to do it a little towards your knuckle so that you are getting enough space for the ring to actually go down to where you want it to sit. And then you get your pen and then you mark where that goes. Oh, this is messy. But you mark where that goes over there. And then the same thing as last time, you get your measuring tape. Well, anything you're using to measure, to be honest. And then you measure away, and you can see it is the exact same. Ooh. As you can see, it is the exact same as the other one. Is pushing for 2.4, 2.5-ish, which is looking a bit like this, size 8. So it's the same thing, size 8 ring. And it's a perfect fit. It goes over my knuckles comfortably, and yeah, so I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, leave a comment down below. If you're seeing this video from our website, good for you. Now you know how to measure your ring size and get you some jewels. See you next time. This has been Ada.